What is going on, Herd? Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today we're going to be showing you how to put together your own freestyle track in GTA 5 Online you just throwing your bike through the air, alright? So you're going to be going into basically the start menu. You know how to get here by now. I hope you do, definitely. You're going to be building a stunt race. Skip that for right now. Make it for a few people. So we're going to make this for we're going to make this for 16. We'll do it for the old lobby, the old amount. GTA. I've been making them GTA just so you can step off the bike if you want to get off the bike. It just kind of makes it funner. Point to point's a little easier for building these style of races. The big problem with making the GTA style of race instead of the standard style of race is that you can get off the bike, but you can also shoot each other, and that's a problem. I always turn the traffic off. The time of day and the weather is going to be up to you. I turn it to current time of day. I always do that with my drift events too. It just kind of makes it more of a realistic atmosphere around you. It'll get dark, it'll get light. And weather, I'll usually keep it clear because, you know, in these freestyle ones, you throw a little bit of rain in there, it's going to throw up your experience a lot. It's actually going to make it a lot more difficult. And it's already more difficult than you really want it to be to get your backflips lined up right on the landing. And then get just a normal whip lined up on that same landing the next round. You know, that's very difficult to do. It may not sound like it, but it's pretty tough. I always disable the catch-up. I don't think that's worth it. Turn them pedestrians off. And we'll come back and do all the rest of that stuff. So we're going to place a trigger. Now, this is the toughest part, is finding out where we're going to build this. Now, I have a general idea of what I want to build up for us. I want a natural ground. Everything else is going to be artificial, but I do want a natural ground, and that's going to be one of the most difficult parts because it's got to be dirt and it's got to be flat. Well, I think most of you guys are probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. And this isn't what I wanted to do. I knew it was here, obviously. We all know this is here. That's not what I wanted to do. But we're going to have to do it. And I'm trying to debate in my head right now how deep into this I want to go. This one's going to be more for the beginners, alright? So the whole deal is just kind of setting it up, getting your trigger. So we're gonna place our trigger somewhere where it's not really gonna be affecting us on the map. Not taking that yet. Checkpoints, we're not gonna do that. We go down to props. So as I was saying, this one's gonna be for beginners. You're gonna go over to stunt building ramp, the stunt ramps, and let's set up a landing. Well, which side do we want to go to? From what side to what side? Well, we'll set this up right over here. All right, just to show you guys. I'm not gonna do it red though. We gotta switch it up. Let's do black. Or white or something. And then to land on that, a good distance away, you're going to put a kicker ramp. And we're not going to do anything crazy big, but we're going to go right there with that one. Alright? So we place those two ramps. Now you can do that anywhere on the map, however you want to do it. We're just doing it flat because it's easier to place them, a little bit easier with just easier in general. So this is where you're going to be landing, and that's where you're going to be taking off from. So now likely there would be something over here that you'd be jumping and you'd be coming around, taking a left here, and setting yourself up for it. So we're just going to kind of look and see what the distance is so we know generally what speed and how much we have to pull back. If you guys don't know how to utilize the speed glitch or the distance glitch, go check out part 2 of 2. Well, go check out 1 and 2 in how to ride motocross in GTA 5 the easiest way. Forget I'm on a stock bike, so that's going to kill us. Yeah, these stock bikes that it makes you test these in are a lot more difficult, so let's just get a bunch of speed. So the way then you do have to test them is pretty much the same. We're going to get it this time, though. Wasn't the cleanest, had to utilize the distance glitch to the maximum, but we did clear it. So we're going to keep it like that, because I know, well, let's just whip a backflip out, and I'll show you what I mean. As soon as you actually pull a backflip, it'll probably allow us to clear it. Alright, so that's going to be alright for when we do get our custom bike on here, which we'll do in the end. So we got a good ramp right there, or a good ramp to a landing. So we just utilize this ramp. You can utilize ramps that are extreme like this, that are really going to throw you straight up in the air. But like I said, they're really going to throw you straight up in the air. I usually don't utilize those ones. You can utilize the blocks a little bit too if you want. You always just set them down. You might be saying, what the heck is this that you're building? Well, it takes a little bit to do this. This isn't quite beginner status, but it will, it's not that hard. And it will definitely be cool here once we do it. So we're going to go up to about this height. We're going to press A to place it. Back. We're going to turn stacking on. Bam. And over here, since it's a little funky, we'll do this. And now you have an artificial landing. Now, yeah, it doesn't look the best because you can drive under it, but you can easily just take these guys. You probably utilize this one, throw it on the side with this, throw that advanced option on there. This is a cool option that they added in for us here. Definitely is a cool option. Allows you to put that prop pretty much exactly where you want to put it. It just takes a long time to do it. This should be a lot quicker. That kind of gives you at least a little bit more. I mean, obviously you can then go and fill in with the proper angles. You can fill in those ones. We're not going to do that in this one. This is just for general looks here. So now you're going to be hitting this and landing on the backside over here, which is going to be a very tough landing. It's not that large of a landing. Yeah, it's going to be a very tough landing. So what we're actually going to do is hit the advance option on this one too and raise it up. Try to bring most of this piece out of the ground to where it's a lot larger and longer of a landing, which was the whole goal in the beginning. The whole reason I was building this is to have a really nice long landing. Alright, cool. So now we got to actually utilize these settings as well and move it a little bit. Not a whole lot, but definitely a little bit. So this is where we want them to start, since so the trigger is going to have to be over here too, because we want the first checkpoint here. I always turn this stunt grid thing off so then I can start everybody, you know, right here. So yeah, you pretty much got this. We're just gonna, yeah, we're not gonna put any checkpoints beyond that starting one in, otherwise they get in your way until the very end. That's bugging me, that wall, but dang it. Well, since that's gonna be tough to do that with the block, let's just delete that. Let's get rid of this, and let's go back to our ramps. And there's an extra wide ramp. Throw that right up over next to this here. How much higher is that? A little bit, just a little bit, which is okay. I don't have an issue with that. So that's going to work out for us. Now we're going to put a ramp that's going to kind of jump over this whole thing from the side. Alright, so that one should be able to clear from there to there. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a very tough one. So since that is going to be so tough, we're actually going to do something like this, where we kind of widen the length of the ramp a bit there by combining two of them. So it makes it a little bit wider, allows you to come at it, and zing, you're going to try to be landing on that ramp. Either one of those ramps would be alright as long as you're landing on a ramp. In case you don't want to hit this crazy one, we'll also put another ramp, something like this. You know what? This should be probably closer, I'm guessing. Oops. We'll find out, but I'm going to put one of these over here. This is kind of like a weird, it'll allow you to hop up there and do a wheelie. I'm going to combine these two. Combine those two. That's pretty cool. Should allow you to hop up there and do a wheelie anyways. Wheelie all the way across it. That'd be pretty cool. That's a trick in itself. Got this. That still didn't quite solve what I want to do here, though. I want to give you guys another ramp to hit. This is a landing, this is a landing. You're not taking off from those, which means you either have this wheelie ramp or you have this crazy kicker landing you there. Okay, so say, oh, everything's black. It looks so ugly. Well, you can go here, and if you have prop stacking on, which allows you to put stuff up here, if you turn that off, you can't do that. So if I want to put a ramp up here on this artificial thing, got to allow the prop stacking. That's got to be on. If I don't want to do that, off. But then I can also go over here and hit, if it's PS1 you're playing, or if it's PS4 you're playing on, it's like, geez, what is it, R1 and L1, those are the buttons that are changing the color like this. Xbox, it's your bumpers. So, I want this one to be gray. Okay, you can change that gray, that's not a problem. Make this gray then too, so they know that what they're landing on, right? So that one's black, we made that black, taking that. Now you don't really want to put too much in this way. And actually here, we're going to show you, let's do the blocks, let's utilize the blocks for this since it's a little easier. Now if you want a nice straight line, go back over here. We're going to want the prop stacking on. Oops, not snapping. Oh, that messed us up. So back over to roll. Oh, it's going to be pretty much perfect. Wow, nice. Bam, just like that. Alright, so now we got our we got an enclosement here, still with enough speed to what the map allows us to get. It's like we're going to get a little bit more speed over on this side. If you just can't bear with the speed the map allows you, just get out here and go flying at it. But I'm thinking these aren't the craziest in lengths on these. We need to find a block that's about the same width. I'm doing this to show you how to use the snapping. So I got this, and sometimes the game just doesn't want to quite line it up properly. And you can't really force it, but this one's not going to be too bad. Turn that snapping off. Yeah, like I said, it just allows you to pop those pieces together, but it's not very good yet. We'll make another one right next to it for you to go up on, an endo, actually. We'll take up a little bit more room. Endo one's a lot shorter because you can't really do very long endos, and they're tough in this game. They're not easy. Alright, so that should be everything. Now, what we can do is we can go play some just random stuff. Let's place a bunch of trees over here in this corner, switch up the map a little bit. So the moral of this, guys, is really showing you guys how to place ramps, how to really judge a distance. Now, like I said, we're just gonna save this thing. Well, the biggest thing right now is we got to put checkpoints in when you're building it and things like this, because it's going to tell you going your wrong way and whatnot. In this one, we're just going to place it kind of like this. So this first one, you're going to land, go this way. Alright, so we've already accomplished it, so we don't have to be quite as crazy with these as I thought I was going to have to be. So now, since you're going to be pretty much right there in the middle, we're going to put the final checkpoint right over here, to where it's kind of in the middle. So when you're heading this way, the game thinks you're kind of heading toward this, but when you're heading this way, kind of thinks you're going towards that. And you're only heading this way and that way, just enough to turn around. So that should be the ideal place for the final checkpoint, right here in the middle. And we should be set to actually... Okay, we got to take a couple pictures, of course. Alright, now before you hit test, since it's your last thing, save it, because I went into test and lost everything before, and it's not a good feeling. Now you can test it. And the big thing is don't really... It's tough to be like, oh, this jump needs to be moved. It needs to be moved now. Because you're on a stock bike. Oh, I came up short. Gonna have to move it. No. Just wait. You're gonna get on an aftermarket bike. You're gonna be landing down at the bottom. This was a tough jump for us before. It's gonna be very tough for us now. We made it though. Oh, the wheelie. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit this. Yeah, I wasn't able to actually stay in the wheelie. Ooh, right over there, huh? Alright, so now we should be good as our checkpoint over there. We're going to hop over the fence and we're going to finish this. And now it really comes down to the final deal here, is bringing in the actual aftermarket bike and seeing how it performs on our track. I always just turn that slipstream off. That's about the only thing that you have to change up if you do your settings, right? Alright, so it's nighttime. We got the actual Suzuki out here, though. Let's see how we're clearing this thing now, shall we? Yep, right at the bottom of the ramp, as I said. See how we're clearing this beast. No problems there. We'll try the wheelie. I don't know if this is even possible, but I wanted it to be. Oof, let's give that another shot. Oh, I landed in the crack. Wheelie table is definitely difficult. We'll have to get that in the future. I know it's possible though, especially with these aftermarket bikes. Alright, this is gonna be a big jump here. See if we can wheelie on this one. Yeah, we got that. Endo table. I know I got the aftermarket brakes on here. Let's see if that's possible. Those are things that I think that they need to really be placed perfectly for it to happen. This is one of the landings that needs to be moved. It needs to be moved like way out to there. But as you can see, it's definitely more of a freestyle motocross layout. Oh, and then we missed it. Ow. As you can see, guys, it's definitely more of a freestyle motocross layout here. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut the angle on that. But it should still cut it for this video. It should show you guys generally what you need to do to get yourself a nice track built up without relying on, oh man, without relying on other people to build them for you and just along those lines. Of course, we're going to be building a number of tracks here on Black Sheep TV, but it's still, a number of them is still never enough. I know how it is. I definitely know how it is. Can't believe we cleared that off of that. Let's see if we can get up on that off the lower part. Oh man, that's scary. There's no way. Yes, yes. That will definitely do it for it. We got a nice front flip landing on the landing even. That's crazy to me. So, I am happy with that. By the time you get to download this, since we're probably a week behind on, like, from when I'm recording this motocross stuff from when you're seeing it, just because of all of the drift stuff that needs to come out before, you know, we can really get into all of this excess motocross stuff. You're probably seeing the how to motocross stuff, but that's pretty live. Like, that's pretty much right after we cut it. But all of these edits and stuff where me and the Sloth are out hanging out, there might even be 2 weeks behind. It's really hard to say, guys. So I just appreciate you all tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos. If you are sharing these videos, it's a new setup on the channel. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm already having a lot of fun. Like I said, we're a bit into it. We've been doing numerous edits. I was worried this thing was going to get, like, kind of just stale right away, and that's definitely not the case. I've been having a blast with it. So I appreciate you all. Like I said, I hope you all are enjoying this. As always, I hope you stay happy, stay positive, and we will definitely speak to all of you guys next time.